Hi guys, this is Tech on the Brain here, back with another video. And if you're wondering why I am actually starting this video with an iPad screen recording, it's because basically the clips I were going to use got corrupted and wouldn't download again, and because Apple has the most stupid system in the world for iCloud storage, it wouldn't let me re-download them. So today I'll be doing a video review of the Razor Wolveriene Tournament Edition Xbox One controller. It usually goes for around £110, but I managed to get it on eBay for £60 including shipping. So before we get into the video, just a quick shout out. In this video, I do use the OneCast software, which I've showed you how to set up on the channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So just a quick overview of the controller. On the front we have the classic... Sorry, notification just came up. Stop notifying me, YouTube. You've got the classic X, B, A and Y, which you get on Xbox controllers. You've got non-replaceable, non-movable joysticks. When I say non-movable, I mean, of course they can move, but you know what I mean. Got your start and select buttons. You've got a separated D-pad. You have your Xbox button and a Razor Chroma capable RGB strip. On the back, you will see back buttons which can be programmed through the Razor Wolveriene for Xbox app. You will see some nice grips to stop your hands slipping off the controller. And then you'll just about see the bumpers, which are multi-function buttons, so they can be programmed to any other buttons, but from what I know they're meant to be used as the focus and agility controls. These little sliders you should be able to see here are your trigger locks, and they are for both triggers, so this one and also a trigger lock there. So, by the power of technology, you should now be seeing my Xbox screen, and I will show you the software you will need to use for this controller on your Xbox. Now, a few things. This controller doesn't run wireless, it's wired to the Xbox at all times. That, I think, is because at the time this controller was made, third parties couldn't make wireless accessories for Xbox in the way of controllers. If you want that, they do a PS4 variant, which you're going to need a PS4 for, obviously, called the Razor Raju. That doesn't have an inbuilt software on the console. You'll need the Razor Raju mobile app to program that up. Anyway, from the Xbox store, you're going to want to download Razor Wolveriene for Xbox. You used to just be able to download Synapse for Xbox, which I don't know why they phased that out, because, well, you could use Synapse features like Immersive on the controller, but oh well. So when you launch the Razor Wolveriene for Xbox software, take a bit of time to load. If it's your first time using the controller, it will tell you to plug your controller in or just walk through the tutorial if your controller is already plugged into the console. From there, it will give you default settings on the controller that it calls PUBG, which are useless in my opinion. Not because PUBG is a bad game, because look at these controller binds. I mean, if you like them, that's fine, obviously, but just not for me. And you can create unlimited of your own. So I've got Pro Builder, which is for Fortnite. Please note that even with these on, I'm certainly not a pro. Then you've got multiplayer, which I use for games like Rogue Company, games like that. Then I have Doom Eternal, which is basically just any game with unique controls. So, in these presets, you can do a number of things. You can select them, obviously, but if you press A again whilst they're selected, you can duplicate it for some odd reason. You can rename it, you can edit it, or you can delete it. So if you go into edit, you can actually assign any of the multi-purpose buttons on the controller to any normal buttons on an Xbox controller. So you've got the extra bumpers at the top and these two pedals down here. So you see, you can just change those to any of the corresponding buttons on a normal Xbox controller. Here you have lighting. So this cycles through different lighting effects on the controller's RGB strip. You can just have nothing if you want. Wave, static, spectrum cycle. You can have it, sorry, I can't actually say what that says, 1 minute. You can have it reactive, so when you press a button it reacts. Immersive, which used to be cool. It used to go with Razor Chroma Link games. Now it doesn't. Now you've got to wait a few thousand eternities for your controller to rumble. And then, top one is breathing, which is almost the brightness breathing in and out, if that makes sense. Then here we can adjust how much agility and focus will either slow down the screen in focus's case or speed up the screen in agility's case. So for example, for agility, you can see that dot's moving around like an headless chicken, which shows how I like my agility set. And then you can go over to focus. It shows how much that will slow down my screen, which is good for just stuff where you need to be precise. Then this last one, you can actually change how much the controller vibrates at certain points of the controller, I believe. So, if you made it to this point in the video, thank you very much for watching. If you want to see a bit of behind the scenes how I filmed this video, please watch my how to set up OneCast for Xbox One video. As always, remember to like, subscribe and share with friends. And this is Tech on the Brain, out.